Hello guys and welcome to another Viking Ale review. Today's beer is not an Asian beer from that supermarket with all the dodgy macros. I've got a couple of UK beers now. The first one is from Sharps in Cornwall. I haven't tried this beer. I've always seen it in the shops, but I've just never bought it. And it's their Atlantic Pale Ale. Comes in at 4.5%. Yeah, I've only ever seen it in cans in my local Tesco, so unfortunately, I had to buy four because it was in a 4-pack. So I will struggle, but yeah, it should be alright. I always take a bit of a risk with these sort of beers, but Sharps are pretty good. Well, I don't know. They done Doom Bar, didn't they? And that's a load of shit. Right. Let's see. Tropical and refreshing. Apparently, it's got all the notes that I need. Tropical fruit hop notes, honey malt, and a touch of candy floss, apparently, on the aroma. Taste, delicate sweetness, fruity balance. Finish, clean hoppy linger. Serve chilled. Okay. Works brilliantly with battered fish or mild cheeses. Ugh. Great as an aperitif. Mild cheeses. Don't get me started on that. What is the point of mild cheese? You might as well just eat a lump of flipping lard. If it hasn't got like a vintage or even like an extra mature. Mature is borderline. I mean, I will put up with a mature, but extra mature, great stuff. That is cheese. You want cheese to give you a punch in the face when you're eating it. You don't want it to be like all nice and strokey on your flipping tongue. You don't want a medium or mild. People who eat mild cheese need their bloody hard drives checked. I'm telling you. Sorry, I don't even know why I went on a rant. I've always had that. I've always loved my really strong cheese, and I'll get passionate about it because when it's like beer. You get passionate about something, you have a little rant, don't you? So here we go. Yeah, it's a nice big old 500ml can as well, which is quite rare. Usually they're in 440s, aren't they? So that's quite nice to see. So beer in a glass, nice big fat sort of very very slightly off white head, I'd say, like an eggshell maybe. Nice golden colour. It looks the business, doesn't it? Let's give it a nose. Yeah, it's got that. It's got that sort of classic English pale ale nose with a slight sort of tropical hit. Like maybe they use a little bit of Cascade or something like that. Something like a little bit sort of a little bit dancey, just to sort of liven things up a bit. But yeah, so you're getting those nice sort of citrusy notes like a lemon, orange, very very slight touch of grapefruit. Getting a little bit of a breadiness coming through as well, and also almost like a sort of a lager hop as well. I don't know what it is they use, but it smells like your typical sort of English pale ale you'd find in a pub on Castle or something like that, and you end up sitting there all summer in the evening just necking it. Cheers. Hmm. There's nothing wrong with it at all. It's just I don't know. It's just like a decent pale ale, I suppose. Let me give you some taste notes. Sorry. The body's nice and smooth. You hit with those sort of bright citrus notes almost instantly, and then that fades, and then you're left with a pretty decent sort of bitterness on the tongue, which is what you want from a pale ale. And yeah, that bitterness sort of lingers, sticks around on the tongue. It's nothing sort of in your face or mad or anything like that. It's very, very sort of, I don't know. It's just all right. It's the sort of beer that if this was on cask and you went into the pub and they had this and say I don't know Peroni or something like that, you'd definitely go for this. I think you would anyway, because Peroni's a load of shit. So yeah, it's decent enough. I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. It's a nice little pale ale. It's nothing mind blowing, but it is nice. If this was on offer, it'd be a great barbecue beer. If it was summer, I'd probably give it a 7. But at the moment, because it's freezing, I'm going to give it a 6. So there you have it. If you see it, grab it and tell me what you think of it. Cheers.